Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on a Thursday night. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Third and 6. They'll send their tight end left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick. Angled for the sideline.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Checking it down. This one is caught. It'll taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They face 2nd down and 7. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garendo. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He's up close to the 20.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Garendo. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. One more time, it's Garendo. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Whoa. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Drive will start on the ground. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He connects with Gray on that one.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and They'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gridiron. He'll push forward for about a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball and keep that to a short game.
Third and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll get this out to the left flat. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Gray brought in motion. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And that is not going to work out as planned. A tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Raiders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
First and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, it's Herbert. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Herbert. Rolling right. It's taken in. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So just a lone field goal accounting for the scoring in the first half. 3-0 is our score. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Herbert. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On 1st down, Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Gray going to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
2nd and 11. They'll throw out of the gun. That one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Gray going to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air one more time. Comeback route, and he's got it.
On gain of 19 yards. First down, Raiders.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now he'll run. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to go down, a sack. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call. They send the tight end in motion. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert, who's in need of some attention down there. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They send him right out of the slot. So, 3 quarters have come.
With the score,
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Tucker. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Gray brought in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down fourth quarter stand and forces a turnover on downs. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Receiver in motion, headed left. To throw, it's Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Throwing now from the gun. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to...
Downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Second touchdown of the evening. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's caught! And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Checking it down. This one is caught. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. We'll go for 2. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll swing that out wide, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the ground, it's Garendo. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts.
Brings us 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Second and 7. On play action. Now Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second.
Brings up 3rd down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. They'll come up for first and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down. Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Now he'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First and 10. They'll run. Here's Gridiron. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So Can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Ray gonna return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll throw on first down with Ritter. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's caught left side by Bowers. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it, and this is a great example here why.
Fourth down, here's Ritter. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Set to go now on first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So this one is over.